Hey, what is up guys? I am Hippie. I want to welcome you back to a brand new Wynncraft video for you guys today. So this is for a quest called 1,000 meters underground or 1,000 meters down. I can't remember the exact name of it, but you started off here in Omsword. In the back of the bank there's this help wanted sign, and it tells you about this scientist who's looking for help, and he's literally just like right down these stairs, and then to the left you're gonna find the secretary. Talk to her and she says, hello, welcome to his facilities. You're about the job vacancy. Well, you're a little bit late. There might still be time though. Just head in behind us, and right there is that little room, and you see the guy going through the teleporter. And so what you're just gonna have to do is follow him on into there. It says to listen to him, but he didn't really say anything here, so you just kind of follow him into this next place, and then you go out that exact way it sent you, and there's this submarine back here. You're just gonna go and run and jump into the submarine, and this is, I guess, gonna start your actual, start of the puzzles and challenges and stuff like that. So quest book updated. Everybody's just kind of talking at this point about where the mechanic is, and then the mechanic starts talking about how there is a problem down in the room, so you have to go down there and help him, I guess, fix the engine or whatever it technically is. So just go down here. There's barrier blocks again all the way down. It's going to teleport you in, and then there's this room in here where you're gonna have to push all these glass blocks around and line them up with these diamonds. So just go ahead and do that. It's not difficult to do at all. Just go ahead and line them up. There's multiple ways that you can do each piece. Like, there's no exact way it needs to be done. I think you even have an extra block or two in here, so it's not really too difficult. This was our, I think, second try doing it because it got reset the first time, and then once you do that, it's going to I guess complete this puzzle, and it'll let you move on to the next part. Alright, there we go. So we completed the puzzle and it created this little fence here. Now go ahead and come back. You can talk to him again. It gave you this little piece of rope, the extra piece of rope. Talk to that guy and he's, thank you so much. I thought we would all die before the mission had started. It's still a long trip to the void though. Why don't you go take a nap? So you're gonna go back upstairs, and in the back of the middle floor is where the sleeping thing is. Just ignore that. We're just going and checking out the twin captains. So right back there is the resting room, and it teleports you into this place here, and it's the next part of the quest now. So I wonder what we'll be doing. I wonder what we'll find on the Void Islands. I'm excited. And you're gonna go up this time now, up to the very top, and it's gonna teleport you out onto this island right here. So 100 meters under Omsword, and you're gonna talk to this Captain Olaf, and you're basically looking for crystals on this island. So what we've learned in the next Void Light, the island is really different from Gavel, so we're still in Gavel. Anyway, let's explore the island and look for void crystals and return to Omsword. So you just basically run through this cave, and it leads over to another part of the island. There's a little bit of mobbage here, but not too much to deal with. But when you get over here, you're gonna find one of the crew members and just a bunch of actual garbage. This is just garbage. And then he's like, what has Omsword just been throwing their trash out their window? You're gonna talk to the junk guy, and says this area just seems to be filled with junk fallen from Omsword. The crystals must have fallen deeper. So you want to go back now and talk to the captain guy again, and you guys are gonna have to go deeper now. So you're basically just gonna run back and hop back into the submarine. Alright, so you're back into the ship now, and in order to move on to the next part, you're gonna have a quest book, continued your journey. Just kind of talk around to some people, but they're talking about these flying creatures that keep smacking into the windows, and what you need to do is get to the front room of the ship, like the control panel. We had trouble finding it a little bit, but it's just on the top floor, and it's the reverse of the room back there. So it's on the same floor. So you come in here, and he starts telling you about the creatures are smacking into the glass. What you have to do is every once in a while you see buttons on the glass and little particles. Go and push the buttons. That stops the creatures from smacking into the glass. So you got to do that 10 times, and it gives you a countdown and everything. So that's not a difficult part of the quest. They broke it a little bit though, so it says you're gonna have to go and repair it. So talk to him again. Says this is not good. The creatures destroyed part of the windshield. We can't continue much longer with a broken windshield. We'll have to repair it on an island. He said the void pockets have toxic gas, so take a nap. You'll wake up when we get there. So you go back into the room. You wake up in this next area, and you're ready to move on to the next part, and you're gonna go up. It's not gonna let you go down. You're gonna get teleported on to this island here in a second. 300 meters under Omsword. So just go jump down. The captain is here to tell you what to do, but it's pretty simple how it works. We need to repair the submarine. The void creatures did heavy damage to our craft. I'm not sure what we'll find here, but we need to find some glue and glass. I doubt we'll find those exact things, but be resourceful. Bring back 5 sand replacements and 10 glue substitutes. So there's the first cave over here that has these void slimes in there. Go ahead and kill them. They'll drop the void goo that you need as your glue. And then once you're done with that, the other road will lead you up here to these big sand pits, which have something called falling sand on them. Just go ahead and collect 5 falling sand and head on back to the ship after that. Alright, so we got our stuff. You're going to go ahead and talk to him again. He says, what is this stuff? Well, this should do. Me and the mechanic will start repairing. It'll take a while, so get in the submarine and get some rest. So we're just going to be sleeping again. We do a lot of sleeping on this trip. We do a lot of like sleeping on all our trips. Flight and distress, now this one, so he's got narcolepsy or something. Go ahead and jump up back into the submarine and then head back down into the little resting place. It says the submarine starts moving again. Oh, blast, you smell that? The scientists warned us about the gases down here. The vents must have opened during the void light. Blast controls are not working from here. So you're going to have to run all the way down into the bottom floor and into the back here. And there's this little trapdoor entrance right here. So I was just waiting for Bree. And then we're going to jump down into there. And now you have 10 seconds to make it all the way to the back of the thing and push a button. It's not actually too difficult. I managed to do it on the first try. And then Bree got caught on a block. And then we managed to do it immediately after that. So I waited for that. And then after that, you just head up that little ladder we seen a second ago, and that will let us continue on to the quest. Alright, so you get teleported up here. It says you successfully closed the vents before the sleeping quarters until you reach the next island. Report to the sleeping quarters. So just literally gotta go sleep again. So these quests, man. Alright, so you get woken up again, and it says the submarine grinds to a halt. Attention crew, we have arrived on the next island 700 meters down. Disembark and start searching for the crystals. Let's hope it's here. I don't know how much more void my body can handle. So you're just going to go back up the ladder again, and there you go, 700 meters under Omsword. So there's going to be something a bit weird going to happen here in a second. And it's basically like a stay alive type thing. You have to protect these people that are building the bridge for 2 minutes. It's really not that difficult. There's these 2 guys that are supposed to help you, these blue mobs, but we kind of killed them and then just kind of did it ourselves because they weren't really doing much. So it's really not a difficult thing to do. It's just kind of having to wait the 2 minutes, and then hopefully nobody else comes and tries to build the bridge right behind you, because then your bridge will disappear and you'll be stuck in there for another 2 minutes, just like I was. But once the bridge is built, you run across to the blue crystal, and you click on it, and it is going to say the crystals you're looking for is purple, not blue. Head back to the submarine and keep looking. So that's exactly what happened right there. bridge just completely disappeared. But luckily it got teleported back to the submarine. And then when we climb back down, wait, what is that sound? The ropes are snapping. Quick, abandon ship. And so you just kind of like get this little cool cutscene with the ship being blown up. And then you go to this part where everybody on your crew is now dead. So you're the last survivor, and there's the burning like ship right there behind you. But what you need to do is basically go behind that ship. So it's gonna be straight ahead at this point. But we went over to the ship to check it out and stuff. But you just go back there, and I put this on like I think ×3 because this is literally just a lot of running and a lot of parkour. So I'm gonna try to help you guys figure it out as you go. But it's basically like one of those running tunnels without a tunnel. So you're just gonna go ahead and jump across all this parkour, and then yeah, it's just more running after the parkour. So I think there was about 5 or 6 minutes steady of running. So this is the first thing you find one of these guys. Basically what it does is that mob right there, I shouldn't have killed that mob because that mob does a spell that will pull you over across those little things. So you don't have to jump. I thought you had to jump, so I was jumping into the void and crap like that. But it basically just like pulls you over. You seen it just did it to Bree right there. And then after that, sure enough, there's more parkour and a little bit more running. So I guess they took our advice and didn't put any more tunnels in. It's just open running now. So yeah, just a little bit more parkour here. And then after that, I think we'll be getting close to the actual little town. So alright, so when you're on this island right here, you're going to run through that little tunnel. Crap, there is a tunnel. And then there's these little dogs that come out to help you. But basically, you're just going to keep on running. Again, who would have thought? Over to this little spot here. It's a big wall, and there's a gate in the wall that you go through there. And there is a NPC right here that I didn't even see. Totally walked past looking through the village. But there's the NPC. Go ahead and talk to him. He's like, who are you? Human? In the void? Someone dropped a book about you people. Warriors. Workers. You want to know about this place? Well, we were once villagers. I think we still are, a bit. He talks so slow. For some reason, 1,000 years ago, the Sky Islands ruptured. Some stayed, others fell. We somehow survived the fall into the void. We have lived here for so long. I do not know, but one thing we know for sure is that the void provides... What? That it provides. We are stuck here now. The void is forever changing our physiology. The crystals you are looking for fell on this island, but we need it. It will aid us for years. We have very limited resources here. That's why a power source like this is so valuable. If you go to the east, you will find Rontade, our chief scientist. He'll know what to do. So, there's this little door right here that opens up when you come up to it. And Rontade was like right back here. So, go ahead and talk to him now. What? Who? Humans in the void? Well, looks like the book we found wasn't fiction after all. The crystal is going to be our savior. I was trying to create one of my own, you know. I think I have the formula, but we don't have what we need to make it. Instead of taking the crystal back, why don't I exchange it for the recipe? So, back behind there is the road that you need to follow, and it kind of just leads you to this little parkour type thing. And basically what he's having you do is go back to the crash site. He created a shortcut. I'm not sure how he did that, but he did it, so we're gonna go with it. Basically just a little bit more parkour, and then eventually, I think it's about halfway through or so, right there, you're gonna get teleported back to your submarine. You see a platform next to the submarine. This is your way out. So just go ahead and go back over there, and you see the long like fence post rope that's hanging right there. You're just gonna go ahead and climb up into that little elevator thing, and it's gonna pull you on up into the next scientist's room, back up in Sword, and we're gonna go ahead and talk to him. This guy is the last NPC for the quest. You survived. Where is everyone else? ... I know some must have died, but all of them? Well, at least I don't have to pay them. Ha! That was heartless of me. I'm sorry. The rope we used was too weak to hold you down there. My calculations didn't account for the void's physics. At least we got you back in one piece. You can tell us what happened. ... Well, I'll be damned. I'll start sending posts down there and we can work together. You get, I don't even know how much that is, 5 million XP? And 5 LE, and an Omnious Wind, which is a necklace. But that's going to go ahead and do it though for now. I have been Hippie, and I'll see you guys next time.